Hello, my name is Zach Weaver and I'm 10 years old, and today I'd like to show you the Death Star. It took me 3 months to build it, and it has 3,803 pieces. It is 16 inches tall and 16 and a half inches wide. And, okay, so up here...
Why did you start building it?
Well, I started building it because my neighbor Justin got it, he got the actual Death Star for his birthday, and I wanted to get it, so only Mom said that it was too much, so I'm like, well, I can build it. So I got the instructions on the iPad, and
Do you build it from your own Legos?
I built it custom. And so up here is when they change all the different people in the Death Star. I added a few minifigures myself just to show you. And then this is the table that they work on people. And then right here is underneath the table. There's a little turning device. You turn it, and down here, as you can see, there's a TIE fighter. Put a guy in there too. And you can take it off, and that's the docking rack. And underneath the table where they work on the minifigures, they can turn the docking rack. And then here's a battle droid I put on the elevator. Now the elevator, there's a little handle on the side of the Death Star. You turn it, bumps a little, and the elevator goes down. I customized the elevator a little because there were some pieces I did not have. And then down here is where they dock things with this claw, and then here's another commando droid I added, and that's one of the dimensions. And the other dimension up here is for a guy to stand up and look out, and then this is supposed to, and I added some stormtroopers and other minifigures on this dimension too. And then of course, here's the super laser, and this handle right here, when you turn it, it's supposed to make it go up and down, only a piece fell off, so when you turn it, it doesn't do anything. And then here's a clone trooper down here, so you can turn it. And then there's the whole machine that controls it, only on this side of it, right here, I customized it because there was a piece I needed, only I couldn't find it, and then today I found it. Only then I just didn't want to put it back on because it was a lot of work. And here's a battle droid looking up at it. Down here's the turret cannon that I made that can shoot. You go back here. I can shoot. And then over here is the trash compactor. There's a lever guy in there. And then a custom trash monster we made. And then there's a lever here. When you push it, the doors close and open, and then there's a little handle here which you can open the door.
Who was trapped in that in the movie?
Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Princess Leia.
And Chewbacca.
And then here's just a Wookiee I made. He's just standing there. And then here's where Obi-Wan Kenobi swings across, changes the things, and then for the Death Star and the controls. And then up here is the jail where Princess Leia was kept. And here's a surveillance camera, and then the stormtrooper. Here's all the controls. And then the cool thing about the jail is if you look down in, there's all these octagons, so it looks like there's more jail cells because it keeps getting smaller and smaller. And when you turn this lever, it opens up, and then there's a jail inside. You walk down, there's a jail. You can take out the wall here for Princess Leia.
That's Princess Leia's jail, okay.
And then, there's that. Over here, the cool feature about the jail is when you turn this lever, there's another little hole that opens up. Let me demonstrate with him. And then you slide him down through, and they end up in the trash compactor. And you crush them. Now, and up here is another Lego guy, of course. And then the briefing table, which Darth Vader and his troops make plans. Underneath is a place where they store weapons. And then that's that dimension. Now this dimension, on the other hand, has 2 turret cannons on the top that can spin, and the guns can go up and down. And then over here I added some more Lego guys. There's Darth Vader and Empire Palpatine's chair, only I didn't have Empire Palpatine, so I put Darth Vader in it. And then
Who's the guy at the bottom?
Luke Skywalker in his Jedi outfit. And here is a clone trooper I just made, and when Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker are battling and they knock down a pillar, the wall falls. And then here's 2 batteries there. And then right here I just put some Ewoks swinging across, and then there's another Ewok. And that's when Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia swing across. And the last thing on the Death Star that I would like to show you is the elevator, which I think is the coolest feature. What happens is, let's demonstrate with this guy. Now say in the trash compactor, and they're at the top in the super laser control room, and they want to get down to the trash compactor. Well, to do that, the guy would go on this elevator. Here you can kind of see in there that you would stand up on, and then there's a handle on this side. And to do it, I customized this a little too, because there were some pieces I didn't have. And what happens is I made it so there's this, oops, hold on, let me put that back up there. Okay, there's this thing you need to pull out in order for the elevator to go up and down, because if it wasn't there, then it would just slide back down. So I added that so it would stop the gear from moving. And then there's a handle on this side you would spin. And then he would go down, and then you could end it up on whatever floor you wanted to. And let's open the trash compactor door here. And where is he? You'd come down, ding ding.
So that goes to all the levels, that elevator.
Mm-hmm. The storage level's down here. And then the first floor, the second floor, third, and then 4th floor. And then you can make that go back up. Close that. And after it goes up, you would, over here, the gear feature, you would just put this piece here to keep the gear from falling or moving, so the elevator won't fall. Take the guy out, and he's backed up onto the 4th floor. And you can do it for all the different floors, and that's the Death Star. Thank you.
Good job. I'm proud of you, Zach.
Hey, Zach.